A tense film thriller.
I'd love to hear your explanation.
Lemsip Max Strength. Next time you're ill, you try it.
Lemsip Max Strength. Hard-working medicine.
Don't miss the curry sale with massive savings across the store. Plus, buy now, pay later on a huge range of products. The curry sale, it's on now.
No penguins, no gimmicks, no jokes. In fact, you might as well go down the pub.
Apparently, Kotex have just cut a hole in their new ultra-thin. Why?
Unbelievably, it's the hole in the new Kotex Ultra that makes it work so well. Liquid goes straight down to the bottom layer, and because almost nothing can come back up again, you'll feel really dry and comfortable. The new Kotex Ultra Thin. Protection never felt like this.
Tonight, when animals and cars meet. Plus, is it a bird? Is it a plane? Nope, it's just bad driving on Police Camera Action. As we've witnessed before on Police Camera Action, animals pay little attention to the rules of the road. They don't give a damn about things like lane discipline. And if they hold up the traffic, they really couldn't care less. But the horrible truth is that more than 1 million animals are killed on our roads every year, and many more are injured. These are some of the lucky ones. This is the National Swan Sanctuary at Egham in Surrey. Among the birds they rescue, 150 swans every year, found injured or disorientated on our roads. Those that need it are treated by the resident vet in the sanctuary's operating theatre. After a spell in the intensive care unit, they can recover in one of the sanctuary's 2 ponds. Eventually, it's hoped that the swans will be well enough to return to the wild. But the sheer number of injured birds here serves as a reminder to all drivers to be constantly alert to the dangers of defenceless animals on the road.
Urgent message, over.
Ahead of this Leicestershire patrol car, vehicles are suddenly having to brake and swerve.
Can we have some marked car assistance, please? We've got a cow or a bullock on the carriageway. Over.
As the bullock continues to charge up the motorway, the patrol car reverses back to warn oncoming traffic. On a slip road of the M25, a lamb has escaped from its field. A motorist has stopped to try to herd the frightened animal away from the busy motorway. On the M62 near Liverpool, Merseyside police have been called in to deal with another bull that's stampeding along the motorway. 2,500 serious accidents a year are caused by vehicles hitting animals. In 1 out of 5 cases, it's a dog. Owners of animals that cause accidents can be held responsible. But as these 2 drivers on the M25 are discovering, no one can control the behaviour of wild animals. Swans have a mysterious and deadly habit of landing on motorways. One theory is that they mistake them for rivers. On the M62, the bull is still on the run. A Merseyside police officer has managed to herd it away from the main carriageway, using his jacket like a matador's cloak. But by now the animal is exhausted. As it tries to bolt off again, officers grab it. An RSPCA vet advises that in view of the animal's condition and the danger it's causing, the safest solution is to put it down. Meanwhile, a motorway patrol from Surrey Police has joined the pursuit of the escaped lamb. If it was ever possible to charge a sheep with resisting arrest, well, here's a textbook case. But in the end, the police always get their lamb. Another motorway patrol has arrived to take care of the Swan. On average, police on the M25 rescue 2 swans every week. So the technique of wrapping birds in a sheet and ferrying them to safety has become something of a routine. The same can't be said for dealing with lambs. One officer has removed the belt from his trousers to use as a makeshift dog lead, but this lamb is determined to point out that he is not a dog. After a bit of police ingenuity, the lamb is finally heading back to its mother, none the worse for its adventure. But this is more dangerous. Drivers are having to swerve to avoid hitting a young swan lying in the outside lane of the M25. It looks likely that a vehicle must have struck the bird, and the police arrive expecting to find the animal dead. But to their amazement, they discover all the bird needs is a little encouragement.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar.
But anyone with a fear of flying would do well to look away for the next few incredible moments. At the wheel of this car is a dangerous criminal. He's on the run from police after stabbing a man during a robbery at Simi Valley in California. But his bid for freedom is about to take a turn for the worse. What happens next is even more incredible. But that's where his luck ran out. He was soon arrested and sent to jail for 10 years for a string of violent offences. Of course, his stupidity only endangered his own life. The driver in this incident put dozens of innocent road users in danger. It started with a routine check by Dorset police of a car that just didn't look right. It turned out to be stolen.
Not attempted to stop the vehicle yet. Indicating turning right. He's in the offside lane up to the roundabout and the vehicle's stopping.
With the vehicle snarled up in traffic, one officer makes a daring attempt to nip the incident in the bud by trying to snatch the keys from the ignition. But he's spotted, and the 3 suspects flee.
He's damaged several vehicles at Ashley Heath roundabout.
Ahead there's a series of roundabouts. This driver shows no intention of slowing down for any of them.
Box Pine roundabout, offside lane. He's not driving very well. The first one on the A31 at Box Pine. Vehicle struck.
At the next roundabout, the driver of the target car positions himself to go straight on. But as the patrol car goes to follow him, the suspect suddenly changes direction. Now the patrol car moves quickly to try to get in front of the target car. But the fleeing driver has other ideas.
Yeah, 2 more collisions with his vehicle. He keeps ramming us. We're going to have to stop him, force him to stop as soon as his speed's slow enough, over.
This incident happened in the days before police had Stinger, the trellis of spikes now used to pierce the tyres of fleeing vehicles. As the driver shows no regard for the safety of other road users, the police have slowed down traffic at the next roundabout for their own protection.
Take 2, he took the verge and went straight through the roundabout. He's continuing A31 now towards U276. Speed's 80 towards the roundabout. We're approaching the 300-yard countdown marker now.
Once again, officers have slowed traffic at the roundabout ahead.
300 yards, no sign of braking yet.
Once again, to no avail.
Braking now, approaching 100 yards. He's going to skid. He's going the offside. He's taken the offside. Right, he's through actually, and he's around the roundabout, and we're Spur Road southbound. Engine of the car is now, not our car, this is the offending vehicle, is now smoking, so he may have done some bad damage when he's gone over these roundabouts. So we'll see what happens, see if he loses performance. Yeah, noted, smoking's getting worse from this vehicle, he's obviously losing engine oil.
He's also off the dual carriageway and heading for a built-up area.
Straight 2 vehicle going left, left, left off the slip lane towards Christchurch. Straight 2 to Christchurch units, be aware this bloke's not stopping for anything. We're on to Fairmile now, in towards Fairmile. Fairly heavy traffic ahead of us. He's taking the centre of the road, narrowly avoiding coming vehicles. Straight to, still through heavy traffic, we're now approaching the railway bridge at Christchurch into Bargate. Into heavy traffic now towards Christchurch town centre. Decam!
Behind, a second camera car picks up the action. All 3 suspects were quickly captured. The driver was later convicted of a series of motoring and theft offences. When video pictures like that from a police camera car get to court, there can be no dispute. Well, now police are equipping one of their closest companions, the police dog, with video equipment too. The camera on Rudy's head sees what Rudy sees. And those pictures are then transmitted back to another officer who's standing in a safe position observing. Now, for the purposes of this training exercise, there's a suspect inside that building who may be armed and dangerous. He refuses to come out. This is what happens next. The dog's trained to scour a building, using his keen sense of smell and hearing to zero in on the target. All the time, he's feeding back video pictures of what he finds. So once again, new technology increasing the chances of a successful arrest. As it did here in California, again helped by a determined police dog. An armed robber is making for the Mexican border, but he's about to run over the police stinger.
Okay, he just went over the spikes. He just went over the spikes.
With the tyres burst, the car can go no further.
Now he's trying to get across.
He's getting out of the car right now.
He's trying to get out of the car.
For something.
Okay, he just threw a gun. Just threw the gun. There's the canine unit. Canine officer is now attacking the suspect. The thing he has to do is lay down and not move, but he doesn't understand. He's figuring it out. Okay. Oh, very, very, very controlled. Now they have to calm the dog down. They have been known to bite their masters, but they are very, very well trained. You saw that dog move in, and that dog's an asset to that department. I don't think the suspect thinks so right now.
Coming up, he's a good driver, he's just asleep. Plus, the latest helicopter technology helps catch the man who drove through a red light.
He's taken an APS down. It says stop, stop, stop.
Time to change your batteries. Get the battery with new Graphite Energy. New Philips Power Life. More power, more life.
Gentlemen, we have another phenomenon. It exists. The Citroen Saxo VTR. Oh, it's the legend, all right. It comes with sunroof, electric windows, remote central locking, and driver's airbag. But this is where it gets weird. Really weird. It comes with 2 years free insurance.
The Citroen winter phenomenon. Now there's something you don't see every year.
Now this gentleman is abominable.
Ad men are always on at me to liven up my advertisements for John Smith's Extra Smooth Bitter.
They don't think it's enough to talk about its extra smooth taste.
What we need's a bit of action, Jackie. They just don't get it, do they? Well, I told them straight. No gimmicks, no dancing ladybirds, and definitely no penguins. Just me in a pub with a pint of John Smith's Extra Smooth. Pure silk in a glass. So, if this is a bit dull, you can blame me.
Cut it. That was nice, Jack.
So you're going to put the pub background in afterwards?
Yeah, that's right, Jack. Yeah, we're going to put it in later.
Madam, can I interest you in trying some Marmite today? Special promotion by us. Do you like some Marmite?
Thank you.
Hey.
Yes,
not again. Can I get you to try some Marmite?
Yeah, one more.
Yeah.
I don't want them.
And the taste buds may have changed. Just taking just one.
I'd like a one-to-one with my son. He never seems to be in the same place. One night it's Edinburgh, the next it's Blackpool. I'd ask him if he's eating properly. I'd ask him if he'd made any new friends. I'd ask him if he's getting enough sleep.
One-to-one now covers 95% of Great Britain's population.
There's a new toothpaste that cleans so deep it will leave your mouth feeling incredible. Its ultra-fine bicarbonate of soda reacts with an incredibly refreshing gel, releasing oxygen bubbles, so that nothing feels like new Colgate Sensation Deep Clean.
Comfort is a key part of modern car design. A cosy chair, in-car stereo, heating, sound insulation. But all these things increase the chances of the driver nodding off at the wheel, making the car a bit like a bedroom on wheels. But the truth of the matter is that 1 in 5 motorway accidents are caused by drivers nodding off at the wheel. It's now thought that sleep-related accidents cause more deaths on the road than alcohol-related accidents. And this next sequence of clips will show you why. Just passing this Lancashire constabulary camera car is a driver who's falling asleep. The man has been doing 70 in the outside lane of a busy motorway. What a place to wake up. Here's another driver nodding off. This time spotted by Northumbria police. These drivers were lucky they drifted off towards the curb and not the other way into oncoming traffic. The advice is simple. Never drive when you feel sleepy. If you do feel tired, then find somewhere safe to stop and either drink 2 cups of strong coffee or take a nap of not more than 15 minutes. But not on the side of the motorway.
Helicopters have played an integral part in police operations for more than 20 years. Their speed, agility, and array of high-tech surveillance equipment has made them a remarkably flexible tool. But the latest development has made them even more important. Now they can beam their video pictures live down to colleagues on the ground below. Yep, Infinite 99, this is downlink for your information, 9 on over.
Okay, I'm getting good visual now from your heli-telly link. Very good pictures at the moment, thank you.
Before, the helicopter's pictures would just have been recorded in the aircraft for use later as evidence in court. Now, senior officers in the central control room can monitor every detail of an incident by watching the pictures live. Here, the helicopter has been scrambled to help stop a car thief who's stolen a £60,000 Mercedes sports car. As you'll see, he's prepared to drive through anything to escape.
It's wrong way, Brecknock Road against traffic. Wrong way, Brecknock Road towards traffic. Approaching the junction with Camden Road. Camden Road straight across. He's now into Brecknock Road. Brecknock Road, MP.
Brecknock Road, you see.
In the central control room, key decisions about the pursuit are being made. How many patrol cars to call in? Where to deploy the Stinger? Until now, their main source of information has been the radio commentary from officers at the scene. Now they can see for themselves what's going on.
It's still Brecknock Road towards Tufnell Park Road. 70 miles an hour.
Exit.
Stinger, MP, Stinger.
Unit with the Stinger on board, acknowledge every over.
Corrin Road has gone right, MP. Right, MP, come to the junction. Returning then. Still Corrin Road. Back towards Lady Margaret Road, MP, to the junction with Lady Margaret Road. It's right, and he is coming into Tufnell Park Road. Right, to Tufnell Park Road towards Holloway Road.
Tufnell Park Road towards Holloway Road, MP.
The target car is now going flat out. Ahead is a busy junction controlled by traffic lights, or in police jargon, ATS, meaning automatic traffic signals. This driver's shown no inclination to stop for anything else. So you wouldn't expect him to stop for a traffic light. But watch.
MP89, he's approaching the junction with Holloway Road, coming up to Holloway Road. He's taken an ATS down, MP, straight across, and it's a stop temporary. Driver out across the road. He's got a beige top.
The video link is the police controller's eye in the sky, allowing him to follow every move and call in extra support if needs be.
Seven Sisters Road, he's running Seven Sisters Road, beige top, dark trousers. Down an alleyway, MP, towards some tennis courts. Your PC, turn left. He was going to back a premises, MP. Can't make out where, got two officers in there. The MP, suspect has been detained.
He was convicted of burglary and aggravated vehicle taking, was sent to prison for a year and banned from driving for 18 months.
Yes, that's all received, that's all units well done. The suspect has now been detained.
Whilst the ability to beam video pictures into a police control room is obviously an important development, it's by no means the end of the story. This is the Duffid Powys police helicopter. Down below there's a training exercise going on that involves an armed hostage taker.
Get in the house! Get in the house! Now! Get in now!
Now up here we've got a perfectly clear overview of everything that's going on. That's not the case down below.
Land Rover's coming up now.
Or at least it wasn't until the arrival of this clever box of tricks. It's a portable receiver. It can be set up anywhere, but it can receive live pictures beamed down from the helicopter above.
They're deploying the men now at age.
You can pick up here now with your containment officers. We have 6 of them around, including the ones who are negotiating with the suspects at the door.
Green face, all team members, hostages being released.
Hostage is out.
As you can see, coming out now, we've had 1 hostage coming out. The camera's just zoomed off. The second one is just coming across the screen to the position of the containment.
Negotiations continuing, over.
Okay, Di, come out to the house with your arms in the air where I can see you.
Coming out. Arrest is now taking place. Over.
And the next development will be to install these receivers in police patrol cars, which will be an enormous advantage to police officers in incidents like this next one. For mile after mile, patrol cars from the Metropolitan Police have been pursuing a stolen Peugeot 205 through the streets of southeast London.
It's still Brewery Road. Overtaking.
For now, officers in the patrol cars know exactly where the two suspects are, but that's about to change.
Into a cul-de-sac, in fact it's Sandringham Place. Right into Sandringham Place cul-de-sac. It looks like he's going to go for the green. He's off across the grass.
It's beginning to dawn on the target that no matter how recklessly he drives, he's not going to shake off the patrol cars.
Yeah, they're bailing out.
As the driver runs for it, out of sight of the camera, the passenger is grabbed by officers.
Yeah, there's one detained him. The officers are by the white car. I went in by the white car.
For more place I've given.
By that white car. There they... No. You've got officers chasing suspect all dressed in dark clothing. He's back out the alleyway.
The driver now attempts to hide himself in the maze of alleyways and streets.
Yeah, units by the area car. He's in and out the alleyways here. The officer...
In fact, the officers on the ground have lost him.
Yeah, officer running by the left, green on his left. Keep going.
The suspect takes advantage of the confusion, making it even harder for them as he tries to merge into the background, removing his jacket, pretending he's just out for an evening stroll.
Yeah, he's taken his jacket off. Yeah, officer, turn left there, turn left. That's it, keep running up there. Yeah, the officer...
Now the officers are completely reliant on the directions from the helicopter overhead.
Yeah, he's running, he's back up towards the end of the flats. No, over. He was on the first floor of the flats.
2 minutes.
A patrol car passes, unaware that they're just yards from the suspect's hiding place. But thanks to the directions of the helicopter, another officer is on the case.
He's gone into the end house, the end house. Yeah, it's Remy Yankee, second suspect's been detained at the flats, over. Yeah, that one was the driver, and this is all on tape, over.
And the tape helped win a conviction. The driver was sentenced to 12 months in prison for car theft. Finally, Dyfed-Powys Police communications are on the blink. Their helicopter discovers the beautiful reason. No longer a radio mast, but a giant ice sculpture.